Welcome back to another Jeff Reviews for You. And if you've watched my channel, you know that I have a Jeep Wrangler that I absolutely love driving it, but the time has come to get something different. So I've done my research and I've settled on the Honda Passport, and that's what we're going to look at in this review. Enough talk, let's get right into the video. Here's the exterior of our 2023 Honda Passport. You can see this is the Trailsport Edition. They say the exterior color is a sports gray, but in my opinion, it looks almost like a blue. Because I have the key in my pocket, all I have to do is come hold the handle. It just beeped, and now the door is unlocked. This car is equipped to have two different driver seat customizations. So if you have your seat all the way up and to the spot where you like it, all you do is hit set and then the number 1. And if there's another driver, they can change their seat up too, and then set and number 2. The cool thing is the keys are also labeled. So if driver 1 was driving with their key and also driver 2 comes up and around to drive, the seat will move all by itself based on the new key. On your driver door, you have a few buttons. Of course, you can open all the windows. The front 2 up and down are auto. I can also lock and unlock the doors from here, and I can lock the windows so no one else can use the windows. Down here, you can see I have access points for filling up gas as well as opening the back hatch. I will show you this does not have a gas cap. Let me show you what you have. Of course, you can see this is capless, just one less part to lose. And so all you do is you put the nozzle in there, and when you're done, it retracts and you are good to go. As with most newer cars, it does have a push button on off. So foot on the brake, keys in the car, push this. Now the car is starting up. Just listen to that engine purr. Let me talk a little bit about the specs. This is equipped with a 3.5 liter V6 engine and a 9-speed automatic transmission. The Passport is able to produce 280 horsepower and 262 pound-foot of torque. So in a straight line testing, this thing can take you from 0 to 60 in 6.2 seconds. You can see these paddles on either side of the steering wheel. This is if you wanted to manually shift, and you can see back there if I hit those buttons that the numbers in the back will change as I'm shifting through the gears. I just prefer to keep it in drive. Of course, if we look here at the steering wheel, you can see there's a whole lot of other buttons here. Some of them actually allow you to do the hands-free assist for the phones, and of course others you can access the computer to change your settings. Let's talk a little bit about the buttons that you see up front here. Of course, these top buttons are pretty simple to explain. This is how you adjust your mirror, left and right. This Econ button actually is supposed to help you improve your fuel economy. Of course, this does adjust the overall engine performance, and I think the biggest thing you'll notice is maybe the air conditioning or climate control. You might have greater fluctuations in temperature. Down here you can see that we have the vehicle stability assist. We also have the road departure mitigation. Then of course there's a collision assist. Over here you have almost like a parking assist, so you don't hit something, it warns you as you're getting closer. And this one is actually cool because that's a heated windshield. So now in the winter you push that on, your windshield will actually heat up. Pretty sweet. Right here in the front you have 2 power outlets, a 12 volt like cigarette lighter style and a 2.5 amp USB port. If we look up here, you see on both sides that we do have seat heaters, so that's nice in the wintertime. Not to mention that there's nice storage right here underneath the console. Here is my absolute favorite part. You have a wireless charging dock. Check this out. My phone now could just charge as I drive. No need to plug it in. Of course, up top we have the infotainment center, and there is all the things that you could want from Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, but here's my favorite part. They have teamed up with Garmin and you have an integrated navigation system. That's awesome. Not to mention, you can Bluetooth your phone and have conversations hands-free. It does come with Sirius XM for free for the first 3 months, and then optional subscription afterwards. Right above the driver, we see spots where you can turn our lights on and off. I also have a way to control if the lights turn on with the doors or not. And so then also we have our powered sunroof. Now we can drive down the road with the sunroof open. Of course, here is the buttons on the bottom of the mirror. The green button allows you to turn on or off the tint for the mirror, just in case there's a bright light behind you. And then of course you have 3 different buttons to program 3 different gates or garage doors. Also up front you see we have our shifting console. These are push buttons. Push for park, you got to pull up for reverse. Of course there's push for neutral and push for drive. You can see right next door we have 2 nicely sized cup holders. Check this out down here though. We actually have different modes that we can change our car into. We can actually go into normal mode, snow, mud, sand, or well, back to normal. If you like the feature when you're at a stoplight and you stop for a period of time, your car shuts off, And then when you lift your foot off the gas, it turns back on. That's what this is. You can also choose to turn it off if you don't like it. Because this is the Trailsport edition, it comes with the rubber floor mats in the front here, and then of course right behind us for the back seat as well. The seats are wrapped in black leather and stitched in orange, and on the back of the headrest, you can see where they have put in Trailsport as well. I appreciate that there are captain's chairs here, so you can actually put your armrest down to have something comfortable as you drive, and these are adjustable, at least on the driver's side. Of course, right here next to the driver, you also have a very deep storage compartment with additional power outlets. Although the back windows are tinted, you're also equipped with a shade to help give you extra sun protection and privacy. With a simple touch of the button from the remote, you can pop open the back hatch. There's some convenience back here in the back. You can see a 12-volt outlet. Plus, I want to draw your attention to this button right here. Watch what happens when I click it. It actually puts that front seat down. How cool is that? Of course, I should point out that the button's on the other side as well, so you can release both sides of the rear seat forward. In the back, you have this awesome storage container, and well, of course, they have their Honda stuff in here. There's a net, and then of course, I think a med kit, but that's pretty cool that you have extra storage underneath the floor. If we wanted to see our spare tire, it's actually underneath the entire back. You see, you also have a funnel back here, and of course, a jack. Not to mention another spot for storage. Since we don't have that third row seat, we do have a tonneau cover where we can cover up all of our things here in the back, or leave it retracted completely. You can either use your key or this handy dandy button to close the hatch. So tell me, what are your thoughts of the Honda Passport? Something to get, to pass on? Let me know down in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. There's a couple of cool things you can do with the remote control. If I hit lock and then hold the auto start, let it go, that car should auto start. Very cool. In this video, we are just doing a quick rundown of the features of the 2023 Honda Passport, the Trailsport edition. I didn't do a comprehensive review, just showing off some of the features. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. This is Jeff with Jeff Reviews for You. As always, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a great day. Also, if I push the unlock button once, then a second time and hold it, check this out. All of your windows open and the sunroof. That is so cool. Unfortunately, I couldn't figure out how to shut the windows with the remote control, but you can do this. Put the key in, turn it towards lock once, turn it again and hold, and they all roll back up again. I really do appreciate that you stayed around for my entire review of the 2023 Honda Passport. And as you saw at the beginning, we no longer have the Jeep Wrangler. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link the playlist that I used to run called Wrangler Wednesdays. And it was just a lot of different things for the Jeep Wrangler. Anyway, I'm going to link that right up here, and I would love it if you would click on that link. And when you do, by the magic of the internet, I'm going to join you right here. So go ahead, click it. It's safe, I promise.